I think that a woman can bring more to the table into the visual arts because I think we have a little bit more of sensibility.
I think it's really different when you look at the women from the past era to current 2010. And I could say, for example, when I think of like my mother and my grandmother, a lot of them had to take care of home. There was no recreational activities because their job was to take care of home.
My name's Genesis Martinez. I was born May 5th of 1991, and I was raised in Miami, Florida. I started with music when I was around 14, ninth grade. I started playing the piano and then I stopped, but then I picked up a guitar. I started playing, it started coming to me by year. I never had a teacher, so it's, people consider me an amateur.
My name is Catalina Roca. I was born in April 1981, so I'm 28, and I was born in Bogota, Colombia. My major is graphic design and electronic media at New World School of the Arts, and I chose graphic design because it seemed appealing to me to be able to communicate either my ideas or somebody else's ideas through visual aesthetics.
It often seems that the history of women is written in invisible ink. Even when recognized in their own times, women are frequently left out of the history books. In March 2010, we celebrate the 30th anniversary of the National Women's History Month, recognizing different aspects of women's achievements in arts, music, and sociology.
Here at North Campus, since the 1st of March, they have had an array of classes and workshops available to students. Yesterday and today, they're hosting a Women of Ragtime Era, where these women they have women coming in speaking about that. There's different symposiums on women in technology and things like that. So it's really to expose women who've done different things in the community.
But why is it that the effort of women in fields such as music and arts are completely omitted or shown simply just as a decorative work? Overshadowed in history by men, the role of women in our society has finally changed.
The role of women now are more important because when you look at job labor and where it's going to now, in some of the reports they state it's going to be more women than men in executive leadership in the next 10 to 15 years. And when you look at the workforce, it's more women now than when you looked in the past, it was dominantly men. When you look at how many women are actually going to school and getting their master's and doctorate, again, this is highly being ran over by women. And I can say, for example, when you look at the current date, you have women who are, executives and management, and they're working 9 to 5, and then they're actually having to get home and pick the kids up, do homework and cook, and also finding a balance for themselves.
There's a big difference between men and women in the music industry because you don't really see women out there. There's more men than women. I can count maybe just a few in my hands of women, and then I need 3 arms, 3 legs, and to count men, so it's a big difference.
About my background in TV, I had a TV show in 2001. It was called Mochileando, and it was more like a backpacking and traveling show. We used to travel around the world, and it was me and somebody else we were the hosts, and we usually brought somebody to be like the invited backpacker. We went to Mexico, we went to Spain, Costa Rica, Jamaica. And that show lasted for like a year or more, and I was not only the host, but I also was part of the pre-production. I did the graphics for all the little bumps, bump in, bump out, all those little things, and I was also like part of the team of the whole thing.
As the program manager of community education recreational programs, we have a show that we do on MDC TV called The Links. And we called it The Links because we see ourselves as the link between the college and the community, because a lot of the classes we offer, we get a lot of people from the community that come and they're exposed to the college where they may not normally be exposed, and especially for kids where we promote that, you know, we're bringing the kids to college early so that hopefully they've come here for different classes, that they become educated on what we offer through credit so that one day they'll be college students here. And what we try to do is just expose the community about the different classes we have. We bring instructors in such as belly dancing and actually do, you know, why is belly dancing important and what is it good for.
Miami is a city full of art, music, everything. I believe that, yeah, it is. Miami does support music and art. I always see bands playing at local shows. I mean, I myself play at local shows and stuff. There's a big support. You know, you will get a big fan base here in Miami because a lot of people like music. I've played many shows. I've played at Talent Farm, Churchill's. I've played some school shows. I've done contests. I've won a few. Yeah, I've played also at Hot Topic at Aventura Mall. Yeah, it's a great experience.
I do think that Miami is growing as an artistic city, especially because after Art Basel coming here, that has generated like a whole graphic and artistic environment. A lot of galleries from all around the world that are coming here, and also there's a gallery walk on Wynwood. I think it's the second Saturday of each month. So all the galleries are trying to help the local artists too, to get their work there, out there. So that's why I think it's growing.
Galleries open their doors for the artistic encounter as entertainment, cocktails, and more spill onto the streets as gatherers enjoy the vibrant and creative atmosphere. Galleries open to the public for free. They're second Saturdays of each month, from 7 p.m. till 10 p.m., from North Miami Avenue to I-95, and it runs from 10th to 36th Street.
And in my work, I usually try to incorporate a little bit of personal stuff, like from being a woman. There's this piece that I have, this series of photographies that I have, the princesses. It's me dressed up as a princess doing housework, and the whole concept behind that was that when you're a girl, a little girl, they tell you that you're gonna be a princess someday, and then when you get to a grown certain age, it's not like the fairy tale that you had in your head. In photography, I've done some series where I do juxtaposition of negatives, and I'm doing like experimenting with the process of being in the dark room and exposing one thing on top of the other, and from that the Dream series came from that, from all the putting stuff on the enlarger while you're in the process in the dark room. And I also have some other digital photographs that are self-portraits that also deal with me being a woman and being alone in this country, and like having this great like a big sense of loneliness, and that's what I reflect on those self-portraits.
My goals in life for music, I actually want to do composition music scoring. That's my dream. You know, I want to make music for movies, for big time movies. That's why I started getting into the piano. You know, I started composing pieces and stuff, so hopefully soon you'll hear my stuff out there.
These aren't just stories of women's contributions, but the voice of the undisputable leadership of women in our modern society. This is a chance to remember the everyday women in our lives: mothers, friends, teachers, and even strangers. Any woman who has encouraged us in ways big and small deserves some thought.